This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Before we go any further, I would like for you guys to share this. I would like for you to subscribe, okay? Leave a comment if you like, and so on. But good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this brand new week? This week that God has entrusted us to be in. This week that we found favor, because favor is going to follow us all through this week. I just want you to believe that, because if you don't believe it, it will not follow you. So believe that this week is going to be the best week that you have ever encountered, in spite of all the things that may have happened to you during this week, and in spite of some of the little things that may happen throughout this week. I say little things because they are little things. They are there to progress you. They're there to help you. And how much of us don't like help? Huh? You have a lot of us, but full of so much pride, afraid to open up your mouth and speak, or afraid to open up your mouth when you need something. No, man. Let's get the spirit of afraidness out of us and just stand and do what you got to do. Because the things are going to happen anyway. If you open up your mouth, it could help it in the direction that it may have went. Okay? But open up your mouth and open up your mouth and open up your mouth and speak. Some of the words may not come out as well as you wanted to come out, but I'm sure the other person will get what you're trying to say. So without saying anything, how would they know what's going on inside? Only one person could read your mind. That's God. Okay? So let's get out there. Let's do the things that makes us happy, and let's endure the things that are not making us happy. Because yes, there are some things that is not making us happy in this day, in this place, in this space, in this time, in this era. So moving forward, we have a lot of things in this life that is not going to make us happy. You know, a lot of things that we have to see in front of us, but also, like I said in previous clips, we have to trust the process. There is a process for every single thing in our life. There is a process and timing for it to come to fruition. Okay? So as we go through these different processes in our life, and as we see these things and those persons coming, the enemy is them just looking and watching and so forth, be still. Be still, because God is right there with you all. Trust me when I say He's right there. He is our vindicator. And when God have to fight for you, trust me, man and woman would love that. A human being do them in, versus when God have to come at them. Vengeance is not ours, it's God's own. So let Him deal with the things that we cannot. And the things that we cannot see, always be mindful that God has already went before us and made that way clear and set up some stuff. Y'all remember like movies? Y'all ever watch movies? I'm sure every last one of us will sit down and watch a nice movie. In that movie, it started off good, beautiful, everything. And then in the middle of the movie, it goes downhill. And sometimes, because we don't like the way that the movie is going, we stop watching the movie, right? But then we hear a friend who watched the whole movie who would have said, oh my goodness, boy, that was a good movie, boy. You see how that end? I can't relate to how it ended, because all I did was I felt the beginning, which was good, the middle, which was horrible, but I did not watch the end to see the ending results. And that's our life. Our lives have ending results too. But if we endure it a little longer, even with the movie. So even in the movies, when we can't even endure the middle, when everything is going down the hill in the middle and it's just too painful for us. So you can imagine persons who can't even take the movie. And this is happening in their real life. They cannot remember or want to go through the middle. But going through that middle is what is going to make us stronger and have us to understand how God will work in our life. And the things that God will work and do and so forth. Just like the movie with the beautiful ending. If we endure it, we'll come out victorious. Okay? So know that this year too shall pass. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, whatever you will go through, stand up. Tackle that middle. Okay? And watch that movie to the end. Because that movie is our life. And that movie is a testimony. And that movie is the same movie that somebody would take and put in the script. Okay? So don't be afraid. I know it's easy. Yes, I can say it. because I've been through many different turbulence in my life and so forth. Some of them that I didn't even remember, only because I've seen certain persons go through it again, and seeing people and seeing what's happening around this Bahama land and so forth. Then I remember, because a lot of things that happened to us in our past, we tend to forget it. But when we see it present itself again, we then remember what happened. I was like, wow, that happened to me. How did I get out of it and so forth? But when I was going through it, oh my goodness, I felt like the world had ended and so on. And some of you all right now are feeling that the world has ended because you're sick. You may have lost a loved one. You may have lost your job. You may have lost your home. You may not have nothing right now and so forth. But please press on in this process. Press on in this middle, because you will overcome it. And God will have victory over you. Okay? And for you. He's already went, and He's already prepared a place for us. Believe. So as you have the time to sit down this day and reflect on the week that is ahead and all the different beautiful things that is going to happen in this week that is ahead, reflect back over your life and reflect back over some of the challenges that you've got through when you were a child, when you were a teenager, when you were in college, when you was traveling. Any part of your life that you was not comfortable with, and you then thought that you would have got over it. So when you reflect back on them, I know what you are dealing with right now may be even harder than what you dealt with before. That's what happens as you get older. Once you're in dead, you're in past nothing. The challenges and the things that we will come up will be harder than the ones that we have already overcome. So be that champion. Be that person with God over it, not with God lost, and so depressed. Because in this day and time, because it's not as easy as we had it when we were younger, depression could take you out. Anxiety could take you out. All of the things with Satan set up to try to harm you. Let's get over it, I keep saying it to you all of y'all. Was he saying, this girl ain't know what she talking about because she never been in this. She don't know what I going through right now and this and that. Most of the things that you guys are going through or being through, not because you're older, okay? Don't think that I haven't been there. It may be something different, but everybody's situation means something to them, because when they're in it, it's a big thing. Don't care how small it is, even a mash of a toe or bucking up your foot, versus somebody trying to hurt you or harm you and so forth. It's still pain, okay? Pain is pain. Don't care how you put it. Don't care what situation you're in your life. Pain is pain. But what I'm saying with this pain, man, take that pain to God and pray and ask Him to help you to get through it and to widen your territory to make you press on. And by pressing on, that's hope. Hope for a better life, hope for a better tomorrow, hope that you overcome what the enemy has set up to take you down. You're still here. When you wake up this morning, you are still here, aren't you? Some of the things that they thought would have killed you, some of the diseases that you guys had inflicted your body, thought that it was going to take you, but you're still here, okay? A lot of people can't say that this morning. A lot of people didn't woke up this morning. A lot of people lost their family members and loved ones, but you are still here. You get the second chance to do it again, what you didn't do yesterday, to do it today and so forth. And do it with the help of God, because guess what? We cannot do it on our own. We could try to do it on our own because we're feeling all good, because we have some monies on our account and we're working with a good job. But guess what? That could be gone in the blink of an eye. That's why I say, guess what? And I'm going to always say that, because nobody knows what next has. You're guessing what next has. Nobody knows. Only God knows what is our next. So let's take care. Let's take a bath. Let's walk it down and move forward. And the only way to get to guess what is when we take a bath, walk it down, move forward. Then that guess what we would have been guessing, it comes to reality to see if our guess was the correct guess. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Then tomorrow come and it didn't happen. Guess what happened to me today? At least you know what that is, because you're in that day and it's already happened. But a lot of us don't know what is going to happen. So we guessing, okay? So I want you to have a beautiful week. Be joyful within this week. Please be joyful within this week, okay? Be joyful. Take your children out. Take yourself out. Go in the park with those little ones. Enjoy life for what it is. Don't wait till you're crippled or being in an injury and so forth. You cannot do it, and then you start to pray to God to wish to do the things that you could do right now. No, you can do those things now. Okay? Now. You all know sometimes I just get excited. Don't take it as me trying to say something to harm you or whatever. You know, I say it as it is. It is what it is. So, I love you all. Do share this. Like I said, it may not be for you. It may be for somebody who's going through something that you've just got out of. Okay? So take it and share it. Even if you don't even want to watch it completely. Even if you start watching it and it's saying something that you don't like. Because I watch a lot of things. And it starts to say something that I don't like and I don't continue to watch it. That's fine. But take it and share it to somebody who else may need it to help get them out of that slump. Because sometimes when you're in that slump and you don't have nobody to talk to, you can't trust your family members or friend to call and tell them the situation because they said, oh, I told you that was going to happen. Yes, because they spoke that on you and you agreed with them when they told you that it's going to happen. No, stop agreeing with these things that you don't want to happen in your life. Rebuke them, okay? Rebuke them because not everybody have your best interest at heart. The only person has your best interest at heart is God. Only He can help us to get out of the slum that we're in right now and to know who is our enemies and to know who is harming us. Because your enemy could be right in the front of you, sitting on the side of you, driving you to work every single day, okay? And you just don't know the plots that are being set up. So to get through those plots and get through those different things that are being set up against you and so forth, you need God for that direction. You know, as simple as that. And He will direct your path. And He will take you to where you need to go. Okay? He will take you there Himself. You know what it is to have Him do that Himself? Those persons back in the Bible days, they was experienced having God to walk with themselves, and they didn't appreciate it. But I appreciate everything that God does in my life and will continue to do in my life. And you all take care and love you all and have a blessed week. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. Thank you. Hey guys, I'm here at the Old Captain Kenny with Christine Major. Her restaurant is soul food. She sells breakfast to the natives and she has a lot of nice tasty sauce. She sells with her sauce banana fritters, so it tastes really, really good. So please come on down and support her in the bazaar. Her hours are from 7 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Thank you.